Hello my sweet friends and welcome to DIY with Nadia. Today we are going to be using this beautiful metal sign. It says Happy Easter and has beautiful florals to make our wreath. Sir Louis wanted to say hello to everyone. Hi guys. He is sporting his tuxedo and looking very, very handsome. Well, let's get started on this wreath. Let's go over the supplies we're going to need for this wreath. I'm starting with 21-inch Deco mesh, that's by 10 yards. You're only going to need 5 yards, so a 10-yard roll should be enough for 2 wreaths. Then I'm going to make some curls. I have this gold Deco mesh roll left over, and I'm going to see how many curls I can get out of this one. Some pink curls, because that's just going to look so nice with the gold matching the lettering on the sign, and the pink being an accent throughout the whole sign. Then I'm going to need some flowers. I love using ranunculus from the Dollar Tree, so I have some lilac ones. For ribbon, I'm keeping it really simple. I'm using 1.5-inch wired edge ribbon that I get at Costco. The sign is quite large. It's actually 12 inches in diameter. It is metal, but you can obviously use whatever sign you have on hand. Then we're going to need some pipe cleaners. These are 12 inches in length, some zip ties, and of course, a metal wreath form. I'm going to be using the 14-inch metal wreath form from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to do the standard 18 pipe cleaners for this wreath. We have 6 sections on this wreath form. What we're going to do is just break it down. We're going to work section at a time. So if you look at one section only, we're going to put a pipe cleaner on row 1 and 2. I always count from the inside, and I'm just going to give my pipe cleaner 2 twists, and then I'm going to fold the pipe cleaner towards the inside. Then I'm going to take the other 2 rows I have, rows 3 and 4. As you can see, I put these pipe cleaners facing out, and they are to the sides of this first one. So if we're looking at it like this, we have 3 pipe cleaners. That's it. It's that simple. We're going to repeat the same process going all the way around, and just think of it one section at a time. All 18 pipe cleaners are on. I have 6 on the inside and 12 on the outside. Before we attach the Deco mesh, I want to show you how we're actually going to do this. Starting from one of the inside pipe cleaners, we're going to do 10-inch loops going all the way around until we come back where we started. Then we're going to go absolutely flat to this next pipe cleaner, and then here, that's when I'm going to continue making 10-inch loops going all the way around, and we're going to finish where we started the second row. First things first, I'm going to go about 2 inches in and collect my tail. When I come in with my tail, give my pipe cleaner 2 twists. I'm going to go on row 2 and zip tie that tail in place. About 1 inch from the actual connection. It's straightened out, nice and smooth, and is not going to be in our way. Just cutting off that tail. And now I'm ready to make my 10-inch loops. My 10 inches is this light square right here. My Deco mesh is being rolled onto the table. So I already have my poof going on. And when I do my poofs, I start right there with this pipe cleaner, go to 10 inches and attach. 2 twists, next 10 inches, and off I go. I am making my last loop. Here's the tail, here's the pipe cleaner that I started with, and now I'm going to go to the closest pipe cleaner, and I'm going to go flat, absolutely flat from my first row to my second row. A nice tight twist or 2, and back to 10 inches, going all the way around. I'm on my last loop, going right on top. Here's where we started on that second row. And I'm going to go kind of towards the inside because I do eventually want to hide the tail on the inside. So let me do my 2 twists. Then I'm going to cut off about 2 to 3 inches. Grabbing another zip tie. I'm going to zip tie it to row 3. It's best to see it from the back. After it's nice and secured, I'm going to just clip that off. At this point, you might want to open up all your loops, especially with 21-inch deco mesh. It could get layered. The wreath is all poofed out. Now it's time to work on the curls. Starting with my gold deco mesh, I'm going to be doing 10-inch strips. I'm done cutting up my gold deco mesh and I only have 16 pieces. We need 18. So if you are caught in a situation like that, and you know that's possible, what I decided to do is on the outside row, I'm going to put one in each one, and on the inside row we have 6 pipe cleaners. I'm going to do every other, and on the one where there's going to be no gold, I'm going to put 2 pinks. My pink roll of deco mesh, I'm going to be cutting up into 10-inch strips just like these, and I'm going to do 21 strips to double up on the pipe cleaners where we're not going to have the gold ones. As I was about to start cutting my pink deco mesh, my supervisor came to make sure I was doing everything correctly. And Leo, I need you to move just a little bit so I don't hurt you. And here we go with the 10-inch strips. Next, I'm grabbing the ribbon, and I'm going to be cutting my ribbon into 11-inch strips. I think 11 will be just perfect. I think 12 will be a little too long, 10 too short, 11 will be just right. And as usual, I'm going to zigzag my ribbon. It's 36, so you can do it in bunches. Let's just cut this off so I'll show you how I do it. Then fold the corners in half, cut a little triangle, making sure to cut the edges, and bam, you just cut the ribbon and made dovetails. And I'm going to be doing this until I get 36 pieces. Now let's do both our curl and our ribbon bundles at the same time. I got a big clip. You can grab a clothespin, paper clip, whatever you have on hand, and let's go for it. I'm going to first start rolling the gold one, and I'm going to roll it in just a little tighter, about 1 inch in width, and let's clip that. Then a pink one. I'm going to crisscross that. Then I'm going to crisscross 2 pieces of ribbon, squeeze everything together, and I'm going to attach it to one of the pipe cleaners on the inner row. Since we don't have enough of the gold ones, I'm going to put 2 pink ones in the next one. Pink number 1, pink number 2, crisscross, then 2 pieces of ribbon, and that's going to go on the next one. And then I'm going to do pink and gold, pink, pink, pink and gold, pink, pink. I'm done putting all the bundles on the inner row, and now I'm going to go ahead and just twist the remaining pipe cleaner, and you can either cut it off or just fold it in half and back. In the outside row, all my bundles are going to be 1 gold curl, 1 pink curl, and 2 of the white pieces of ribbon. And as I'm putting in the second row, you will see the purple slowly fading away. You'll still see some of it, but it's going to start fading away. And then the beauty of the pinks and the golds and the flowers that we're going to put in the center are going to take over along with our centerpiece. All the bundles are on. How beautiful. Next, I'm going to do the centerpiece, and all I'm going to do here is grab some white floral wire, cutting off about 12 to 14-inch pieces, just 2 of them because we have 2 connections, and I'm just going to put it through, and I'm going to make sure that I twist in the back. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I'm going to bring the wires in, and let's attach in the back. Since we only have 2 places where we're attaching, I'm going to attach on an intersection on top between rows 1 and 2. Twist, and I'm going to do this lightly until I know the sign is in the correct place. And here's the second side. I think it's on really nicely. It's in a good spot. I'm going to flip back, twist a few more times, and then just twist them around the actual wreath form. If you are covering the back, you can do a few options. I am going to use a little placemat from the Dollar Tree. I know it's green, but it's gonna get covered really nicely. And I'm going to grab 3 zip ties, and I'm going to attach in 3 places. Of course, after zip tying it, make sure that the little tip goes behind, just like that. And then I'm going to eye a triangle and that is where I'm going to go with the next zip tie. Grabbing a jute cord, I'm going to put it between rows 2 and 3. Then I'm going to tie a few knots, and that's it. I'm going to hide that knot in the back, and we are all done. Out of any excess, and we have a hanging loop. Now that we're done flipping this wreath back and forth, this is the time to pretty things up and to finish up. Grabbing the ranunculus, I'm going to take 12 of them, and I'm going to start hot gluing them to the outside pipe cleaners. Most important thing is to attach stem together with this greenery. Then give it just a good dollop of hot glue. Go to the center and just put it in the center just like that. Then later on, we're going to just open everything up, and these flowers are going to show up here and there, looking so beautiful. Overall, I think all the colors work together really nicely, and even with the very purple background, it brought this rose out a little bit. Then the lilac florals brought out some more of these pinks and lilacs and all of that, and I just think it works so nicely together. Very pretty and eye-catching, and Leo approved. What did you think of this wreath? I know it's always scary when I use a dark background or a base color, but that's okay. You brighten it up with some beautiful Deco mesh curls or some bright ribbons, and it turns into a gorgeous wreath. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give this wreath a try, and if you would like to see more wreath tutorials and are not subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell button, and of course Leo would love for you to hit the thumbs up button. For more wreath tutorials right now, we have prepared 2 videos right here. Just click on one of them and continue watching some lovely wreath tutorials. Leo, did you want to say bye to everyone? Bye guys, and have a beautiful and blessed week.